Hey guys, it's Brett. I'm here with my Empties video for the month of March. I have like only, let's see, 7 candles. I don't have that many. I mean, that's the average for, I guess, for a month. This actually kind of went over a little bit into April. And then I have wax melts, quite a few wax melts, and quite a few hand soaps. I can't believe we went through so many hand soaps. We must have been washing our hands like crazy last month. So I'll go ahead and get started here with the candles. Let's see, we'll start up with this Bath & Body Works. I only have one Bath & Body Works. We have the Perfect Spring from Bath & Body Works here. This was sent to me from our subscriber, Jean. Thank you so much, Jean. I really like this candle. This candle, it was like a fresh, it was florally. You think spring, it might be kind of like, you'll think floral or like green grass, and I think it did have green grass in the notes, but it says spring air, fresh grass, apple blossom. You definitely get the apple blossom floral, you get more of a floralness to it, but you get a little bit of green grass, but not much. Just a tad of green grass, mostly floral. It does have a freshness to it. It almost has more like a body care, kind of like a floral body care kind of vibe going on. So it's more along the floral body care line, along that line, rather than like a green grass type of scent. But I enjoyed it. I know I've heard a lot of people don't really like this scent, but I really liked it. Me and my husband Brad, we both liked it. We were both saying how good it smelled when it was burning, and it threw really strong. It was probably easily 8.5 to 9 in my open concept area. I mean, it was strong, and it burned perfectly too. This was an amazing burn. I mean, it just burned all the way down. The flames never got puny. The flames are always strong, clear to the very end, till it put itself out. I did have it in my Hurricane though. I don't know if that helped. I'm trying to burn a little more of my Bath & Body Works candles that I have. I'm getting really low on my Bath & Body Works candles. I haven't bought any for a while, and I have very few left. I do have some that I won't burn, and some that I've burned half of, but I don't want to burn them all the way because I don't want to get rid of them because I love the scent. And then a few that I just won't burn at all because like they're my favorites, and I don't want them to be gone. So, but the ones I do have, I've been trying to put in my Hurricane to see if maybe that helps keep the heat in there more. So maybe that's keeping the flames from getting puny. We'll see, but this one burned perfectly. This was like a really nice candle. I loved the scent of it, and it burned perfectly and threw really great. Let's see, next we have Yankee Candles Poached Pear Flambe. This was also from Jean. This one was good. It was a really nice scent. You got that sweet sugary pear, very sweet sugary pear type of scent. Really nice scent. I really liked it. Burning it, didn't get much, but that's not a surprise from Yankee Candle. I couldn't smell. I could barely smell it when I was by it, really lightly, so I burned it almost halfway down. Then I ended up putting it in my candle crock to try to see if I could get more of a throw that way by melting it in my candle crock. If you don't know what a candle crock is, if you're new, it's like a crock pot basically. It's round, you just stick the candle down into it, heats it on the bottom and a little bit on the sides. They're very hard to find anymore because they're not making them much anymore, but that's what a candle crock is. Or if you don't have a candle crock, you can also sit it on a candle or a wax warmer. Anything that you put wax melts in, you can take the plate off and just sit it on there, and it'll get hot from the bottom and melt it up. Or they have candle lamps as well that heat from the top. They have a lamp on the top and it melts from the top. But anyway, so I melted in my candle crock, and it did do better in there. It was probably like 5 to 6 on the throw when I had in the candle crock. So it did better in the candle crock, and I enjoyed the scent that way, but still wasn't quite as strong as I would have liked it to be, but it was a really nice scent. Next we have Crossroads Snowberry, and this also was from Jean, I believe. I've had this for a couple of years now, and I just ended up finishing it off this winter. This was not very good though. It was so light. It was really light. The smell is definitely like a kind of a icy winter, kind of an icy berry. You got berry and kind of got icy coolness in there. Did have a kind of a wintry, icy vibe to it with that berry scent. But it's just, when I burned it, I hardly got anything at all. And even when I melted it, I as well put this in my candle crock because it wasn't throwing when I burned it. Put it in my candle crock downstairs, and yeah, I didn't get much at all either way, even melting it. So I haven't had much luck with Crossroads. The only ones I've had luck were, it's been so long since I've had a Crossroad, it's been a few years. There's a s'mores that was really good, and then there was one other one, but I cannot think of what it was. But the 3 or 4 other ones that I've tried just haven't thrown very well. And next we have, we'll go over this one here. This was from my mother. This is Blue Marines and Woods from Haven Street Candle Company. I think she got this probably from Kohl's or JCPenney's maybe. I'm thinking she might have got this from Kohl's. I'm at Haven Street. It says on the top Haven Street. I'm not real familiar with that brand, but I think it's from Kohl's. So this scent was kind of a, you would think from the scent Blue Marines and Woods, it would be kind of like a aquatic woodsy scent. It didn't really have a watery aquatic scent, but it did have kind of a, it was more along the lines of a cologne-y scent, kind of a cologne-y, slightly woody scent, but more of a fresh cologne kind of scent than a strong woodsy. Definitely not really any floral either. But I did like the scent. I burned it and it didn't have much throw at all. Really light, if anything, maybe like a 1 to 2, if that. So I as well put this on my candle crock downstairs, but this one did really well in the candle crock. It got up to like around a 6 to 7 on the throw when I melted in the candle crock. Yeah, it was really nice. I ended up enjoying it down there. It filled the room up nicely downstairs in our not open concept, in our rec room downstairs. So that was much better when I melted that one. And then, let's see, we'll go over this one here. This is from our friend Brian. He sent me this Henry Bendel. This was the scent Velvet Oud. And this one was amazing. I loved it. This was such a good, it's like a spicy, it had spicy clove and like a woodsy scent, like clove and like sandalwood. But then it also had like a rose scent, like a florally rose mixed in there. Such a good combination of that clove and sandalwood mixed with that rose floral scent. And then also it had like a little bit of fruity like blackberry in there. I believe it was blackberry, or was it raspberry? I think it might have been raspberry. Kind of a raspberry, but kind of mixed in there. But mostly it was like the rose, the floral rose with that sandalwood and clove. Oh, I loved it. Really, really good. Threw really good too. I mean, I could smell it really well. I had it in my bedroom most of the time because it was really nice in the bedroom, really nice bedroom scent. So I kept it in there most of the time. I never tried it out in my open concept area because it was doing so well in the bedroom. I just wanted to enjoy it so much. It was really, really good. Threw like, probably like an 8.5 to 9. Really nice. I love that one. I would definitely repurchase that. Well, I didn't purchase it, but if I would definitely get that again. I would get that again myself. But thank you, Brian, because I love that one. And then lastly, we have 3 Homeworks candles. We have Rose Petals. I did a review on all 3 of these Homeworks candles. This was nice. I enjoyed this scent. It's just a basic rose scent. It's rose and also has peony in there. Rose and peony. It says fruit on the bottom, but I didn't really get much fruit at all when burning. It was just rose and peony. Nothing too complex, just a simple rose scent, but it was nice. It wasn't too perfumey. It was slightly soapy, but not real super perfumey rose. But it was good. It was really nice. I enjoyed it. Threw really well. Probably like, I can't remember what I said in my review. I think it was like around 7.5 to 8. But yeah, I did like it, and it burned. Okay, did get some puny flames though, and I did have to call it a few times. So the burn was just kind of iffy on that, but I did really like this scent. And then next we have Apricot Cobbler. And this one I did a review as well, like I said. This one was nice. It definitely had the apricot and the cobbler. Definitely apricot, much stronger on the apricot than the cobbler bakery part. I do wish the bakery cobbler would have been a little bit stronger than what it was. but the apricot was good. It did have a little bit of a weird note in there that I said in my review, kind of like a cigarette or like an ashtray, ashy kind of a scent. That only happened like when I got real close to it though. Like when I got over by it, like kind of where it was, like where the flames were kind of going, it kind of came off like that. But then when I got further away in the room, it wasn't that ashy, smoky smell. Wasn't like that as bad. So yeah, it was nice. It just wasn't something I think I would necessarily repurchase myself, because I think I would like it better if that bakery was a little bit stronger than the apricot. But I mean, it was nice, except for that little bit of weird smell when I got close to it. It burned okay. It did burn pretty well once it got to the bottom. It burned quite a bit of the wax on the bottom. You can see the wick clips in there. But it did get puny towards the halfway point. I had to cotton ball it a few times. But then it did correct itself and started, the flames got stronger towards the end, and then it burned really good towards the bottom part, like I showed you there. And then lastly, for the candles, we have my favorite last month, hands down, spun vanilla sugar. This is up there with my favorite Homeworks. This is tied with birthday cake for my favorite Homeworks candle. It's right up there with birthday cake. I don't know if I can say I like it better than birthday cake, but it's neck and neck. I love both of them. This one was so good. It's just a really good vanilla, sugary vanilla. It kind of has a caramel, little bit of a vibe in there, but it's more of like a caramelization to me, like the spun sugar, the caramelization from the spun sugar that could kind of come off like caramel, and the caramelization from the vanilla and the sugar. That's what it's like to me. It's so good though. So good. Throw on this one was amazing. It threw like a 9 to almost 9.5 in my open concept area. It traveled all through my house. This was totally house filling for me. I smelled it downstairs, upstairs, in the bedrooms, everywhere. I could smell it throughout the house. The burn on this was really good too. It did have really, really high flames though. Like the first burn I said in my review, it was super high, and I had it in the bedroom. I went back and the flames were crazy high, so I had to blow it out and trim it. But you just, as long as I kept on top of trimming them to keep the flames, in control, it was fine. But it never got puny wick syndrome. It did really well, burned good to the bottom. You could almost completely see those wick clips there. Not much wax left, so it did really good. This was probably the closest 4-wick candle I've had that performed like the 3-wicks did. It burned pretty good down there. Flame stayed strong for most of it. Yeah, it threw really well. Like I said, the flames did get a little out of control at times, but as long as you would blow them out and trim them and then relight them, then they would, calm down and be fine. So I would much rather do that than have to worry about them being puny and have to cotton ball them to get the flames up. Some people say that they're afraid that the soot and stuff will come off, but like I said, if you blow them out, as long as you wash them and blow them out and keep trimming them, you're okay. At least it was in my experience. All right, now we will go over the wax melts. We have here, let's see, this one is sent by Kelby, our friend Kelby, that sends us wax melts. This was his Blue Hawaiian and Coconut Cream. This was really good. It's like a really good coconut cream, but like had the blue, kind of like it reminded me of like one of those, like if you were at the beach and you had like a blue drink with like a coconut in there, the coconut cream. So good. That was really good. And it was a nice throw, nice medium throw on that. Then we have, also from Scents by Kelby, we have Sandalwood Vanilla. This was just really nice sandalwood with a little bit of creamy vanilla. It was nice. I had like a kind of a light to medium throw on that one. And then also from Scents by Kelby, we have Pink Sugar and Clean Cotton. This was a really nice mixture of mostly clean cotton, but just a little hint of that sweet pink sugar kind of in there with that clean cotton. It was a really nice mixture, I thought. So that's really good. And that's a good strong medium throw on this one. Really good scent for like the bathrooms and stuff. And let me finish off the Scents by Kelby. We have two more. We have Pear Fizz. This one was good. His fizzy scents are really strong. Oh yeah, it's such a good like fizzy effervescent in his fizz scents, and they're really strong. The fizziness is really prominent, but then you just get a little hint of that pear mixed in with that, which was really nice. But yeah, the fizzy scents, they're strong. They're like like a 9 to sometimes 9.5. You don't need to use but like just a 1 or cube or so because it really throws well. And then we have Pineapple Mango from last one from Scents by Kelby. This was just, yeah, just basically a really good pineapple with mango. Mostly more pineapple, but just a little bit of mango in there. Really nice summery, fruity scent. Yeah, and this was a nice strong medium throw on that. And then I have a Scentsy here in Amazon Rain. I really enjoyed this one. This was very fresh scent. I don't know, kind of has a rain vibe, but it's not real aquatic or anything. It kind of has a little bit of a cologne perfume, kind of like a cross from a cologne perfume, like a fresh cologne perfume type of scent. Slightly body care like. Really nice though. I really enjoyed this one, and this one was a nice strong medium throw. And the Scentsies always seem to last a little bit longer for me. They kind of linger on a few more days than like most of my other wax smells, Better Homes and Gardens and things like that. They're kind of a little bit longer lasting. Then we have Better Homes and Gardens Line Dried Linen. This was really good. I really like this one. This was up there with like my other like Yankee Candles Fluffy Towels. That's one of my favorite like laundry scents from them. This is kind of along the lines of that. It's just like really fresh laundry, like, you know, out of the dryer, like you smell the laundry with like the fabric softener. It's really good. And then, excuse me, I think that's a sales call. I don't answer the sales call if I don't know who it is. Don't recognize that number. Anyway, yeah, or like if you're, you know, when you have your laundry going and you go outside and you can smell that, the air coming from the laundry vent, and it smells like that fabric softener. Oh, it's just really good, fresh, clean laundry scent. That one was really nice. Really good for like freshening up bedrooms and things like that. Because we have 2 boys, and I have wax warmers in their rooms. It really helps freshen up their room. So I would buy probably another one of these. I would like to buy one of the bigger value pack ones of these because I really like that. Then we have Better Homes and Gardens Pineapple Kiwi. This was just a pineapple and coconut. Really nice pineapple coconut. Oh, I'm sorry, it's pineapple kiwi colada. It was kind of along the lines of that other drink, the Blue Hawaiian, but this was more pineapple and coconut. But it's like a drink, like a Hawaiian drink with coconut and pineapple. Yeah, that was good. And I had a nice medium throw on that one. And then we have some more here. I'm gonna go over these real quick. We have quite a bit from Scents by Kelby here. We have a Pear Fizz. That's the same as the other one that I had. Just like this one here, but this was in a little scent shot. Then we have Black Raspberry Vanilla in another scent shot. That was really good. Just a nice, really good black raspberry scent. Just a little slight bit of a creaminess in there. And that was a good medium throw. We have Cotton Candy here from Scents by Kelby. Yeah, nice sugary spun sugar cotton candy kind of scent. That was nice. That was kind of a light throw, but cotton candy scents, from my experience, always kind of throw a little bit light for me. Then we have Scents by Kelby Cupcakes at Tiffany's. This was a really good bakery. Just a nice bakery cupcake frosting type of scent. And then Blueberry Cheesecake from Scents by Kelby in Scent Shop. Yeah, really good blueberry. Bakery blueberry with that kind of a milky, you know, the sour milk kind of a cheesecake scent. Yeah, it was nice. And that was a medium throw on that one. And then we have 3 more from Scents by Kelby. We have Blueberry Cheesecake. 2 of those. I had 2 of those. This just got a blue label and that has a white label. And then we have Monkey Farts. And this was a good banana scent. Yeah, really nice banana scent. That was a medium throw on that one. And then lastly, for Scents by Kelby, we have Lime. This one I loved. This was such a good, such a good zesty, fresh lime. I mean, if you like, it was such a good fresh lime scent. I had this melted. Brad actually put this in the wax warmer when I was at work. I came home and I'm like, that's lime, isn't it? It's just so good. I just knew it was lime, but it was such a good fresh lime, zesty fresh. I loved that one. And then, oh, we have one more for Scents by Kelby. We have lavender vanilla. Yeah, this is a nice, really nice soft lavender with a little vanilla. Yeah, this was nice, soft. A little lighter in this one because it was kind of a soft scent, but it was really nice. I liked it. And Scents by Kelby, you can, if you join our Facebook group, we have a Two Gay Dads Facebook Friends Facebook group that we created a few weeks ago. So if you're not joined, feel free to join it. I'll have a link in the description below. It's just kind of a group about whatever. It's not necessarily for candles or wax smells, but you can post about candles, or it's about anything. You can talk about candles, you can talk about wax smells, you can talk about food. We talk about food a lot, about the food items that we review, because we've been doing quite a bit of food reviews lately. So if there's anything you think we should review, you can post that on there, or any candles we should get, just whatever. It's just pretty much whatever you want to post about. So feel free to join that. And Kelby is in that group. So if you find him in that group, he had actually posted a post about it saying that you can contact him on there or leave a message on his Facebook or whatever, private message him, and he can give you information where you can contact him to buy some of his wax melts. Then lastly here, almost lastly, we have two more. We have Holly's Dazzling Designs. This was, I think, this was sent to us from her like a year ago or so. I've had this for quite a while. She sent me some free wax melts to talk about. And this one, I didn't care for this one. I don't even really know what this is supposed to be. Sweet Dreams. Maybe kind of like a fresh scent, but it was just, there's something in there that's kind of weird. It almost smells like pickles. But I love pickles, but this is kind of a weird scent. I don't know. It was like stale pickles. I don't know. It was just, I didn't care for that one at all. Didn't like that one. And then this one is from JD Sensations. We have Cinnamon Graham Cracker Tart. This was nice. It was, you got the bakery, yeah, like a bakery graham cracker, and this, and then like cinnamon there. It was pretty good. It had kind of a light to medium throw on that one. Oh, and then we have one more from Scents by Kelby. We have Cotton Candy and Fizzy Pop. And that is just pretty much just the Fizzy Pop scent that I told you about. It's really fizzy, really good fizzy scent, but then that little bit of a, mixed with that kind of a sugary cotton candy scent. That was nice. And of course strong because it has that Fizzy Pop in there. All right, so that's it for the wax melts. Now we will go over my hand soaps, and I have quite a few hand soaps here too. I have 8 hand soaps. First up, we have Kitchen Lemon. This, of course, we had in our kitchen, and it was just a really good zesty lemon scent. That's always good for the kitchen. Got some on my nose. Next, we have White Tea and Sage. This was nice too. Definitely has the tea. You have that kind of a white tea, you get a little bit of lemon, and then you have that like herbal kind of a sage mixed in with that tea and lemon. That was good too. I enjoyed that. Next we have Cocktails and Confetti and the Shimmering Luxe hand soap. This one was kind of like a, it had kind of like a effervescent, kind of like a fizzy soda, I believe, with like a creamy marshmallow or vanilla. Yeah, fizzy soda, sugar crystals, and fluffy marshmallow. It had that kind of creamy marshmallow with like a fizzy effervescent. Kind of a little bit of berryness too in there, a little bit of berry smell. It was okay. I'm not a real big fan of these Shimmering Luxe hand soaps because they get kind of watered down. They're kind of like a watery, foamy hand soap to me. It's like the gentle foaming, but kind of a watered down version of it a little bit. Wasn't too crazy about those. And I had another one here, and the Shimmer Luxe hand soap is Champagne Toast. And this one was pretty nice. It had another kind of the fizziness, the champagne, bubbly champagne fizzy. But then it had berries, I believe. Yeah, this one has sparkling berries, juicy tangerine. You really get that tangerine. I don't remember the candle being so much berries as this hand soap was. The candle, I think, has a little bit more of the champagne than this does, but this is definitely more stronger on the kind of the berries. It was pretty good. And then we have Sun Washed Citrus. Had this in the kitchen, just finished this not too long ago. This was really nice. Very juicy. I think it had tangerine, lemon, I think pineapple. Yeah, lemons, juice, pineapple, mandarin. Yeah, just a lot of citrus, juicy citrus in this. That was nice. And then French lavender. This one, of course, is just lavender. It was nice. It's basically the French lavender scent, but it wasn't as strong as it normally is because I've had this before, and usually it's really strong on your hands. You can really smell it really well when you wash your hands. This one seemed a little bit watered down compared to what it normally is. Like, it wasn't really strong. I could smell it for just a little bit, but it was a little like a watered down version of it compared to what it normally was. Because usually I really like that hand soap. It's usually really strong on your hands. And then we have rose water and ivy. And this is definitely, it has the rose in there. And then the ivy. But it was a little bit watered down too. I could smell it as like a watered down rose to me. I mean, I could smell it in my hands. It didn't last long. It was a little slightly watered down, kind of like that French lavender was. Not sure why that smelled watered down to me, but it was a little bit watered down. And then lastly, we have, this was really good. I love this one. This was almond blossom. This was so good. I love almond scents. This definitely had, oh God, it was so good. Almond, and then, it kind of comes off a little sandalwoody like. What else did it say? Almond and coriander. Yeah, coriander I believe is like a herb. I mean, it kind of could maybe have like an herbalness to it. Maybe that's kind of what comes off like sandalwood to me, maybe kind of. Definitely, that almond scent was really good. I love this one. Every time I wash my hands, I couldn't get enough of this one. This was really strong on your hands. I would definitely buy this one again because I loved it. Okay, that is everything for my Empties video for the month of March. So, like I said, join our Facebook group if you want to like talk about candles, food items, whatever, anything we talk about on our channel, feel free to post about. So, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all in our next video. Bye.